Good morning, students. So now in this video we will study about the process of transcription. So first we will take that process, this transcription process in case of prokaryotes, that is in E. coli. So this transcription process in case of E. coli or prokaryotes, it occurs in three different steps, that is initiation, elongation and termination. So in last video we have talked about the transcription unit, and in this transcription unit we have studied the promoter region. So in this promoter region is present a site that is known as transcription start site. This transcription start site, it is present in promoter region, and this transcription start site is the site from where starts the synthesis of RNA chain or RNA strand. Now we will start with the initiation process. So in case of E. coli, the binding of RNA polymerase in promoter region occurs in a region starting or stretching from near about 70 base pairs before this transcription start site and 30 base pairs after transcription start site. So in prokaryotes, the binding of RNA polymerase on promoter occurs on a region stretching from 70 base pairs before transcription start site and 30 base pairs after the transcription start site. So for our convention, the nitrogenous base pairs present or which corresponds the transcription start site, that means corresponds means the nitrogenous base pairs present after the transcription start site, they are given positive number, and the nitrogenous base pairs which precedes the transcription start site, means the nitrogenous base pairs present before the transcription start site, they are given negative number. That means the binding of RNA polymerase on promoter occurs in a region starting from minus 70 base pair to plus 30 base pairs. Now we will study about this promoter in case of prokaryotes. So when most common classes of bacterial promoters are analyzed, it revealed that there are two common sequences occurs in all the bacterial promoters. These sequences, although they are not exactly similar to each other, but there are certain nitrogenous bases or nucleotides which are common in all bacterial promoters at each position, and such sequences are known as consensus sequences. So when most of the bacterial promoters are analyzed, it is revealed that there are certain sequences which are common in all bacterial promoters. These sequences are not exactly similar to each other, but there are certain nitrogenous bases or nucleotides which are common at each position. So these sequences are known as consensus sequences. Now, one such sequence is present at minus 10 position in promoter region, and this sequence is TA, TA and AT. That is, it is from 5 dash towards 3 dash, that is TA, PA and AT. It is present at minus 10 position. So it is known as Tata box. It is known as Tata box. And another such sequence is present at minus 35 position. This is known as GACA box, and it is from 5 dash to TT, GA, CA towards 3 dash. So this sequence, it is known as GACA box. Another such sequence which is present at minus 40 to minus 60 region is known as UP element, that is upstream element, and it is a AT rich region. It is AT rich region in promoter. So this upstream element is the region where binds the sigma subunit of RNA polymerase, where binds the sigma subunit of RNA polymerase enzyme. So during initiation of transcription process, the RNA polymerase enzymes binds on promoter region of template strand and it results in the formation of closed complex, because at this step the bound DNA remains intact, it is not unwound. So that's why this process is known as the process of formation of closed complex. So during initiation, the RNA polymerase enzyme, it binds on promoter region of this template strand with the help of its sigma subunit, and it results in the formation of closed complex. During the formation of closed complex, the bound DNA remains in contact form, and that's why it is known as the closed complex. Now, in next step, when this RNA polymerase bounds on the promoter region, then it moves on template strand from 3' towards 5', and when it reaches at -10 position, then it results in unwounding of DNA of near about 12 to 15 base pairs starting from -10 position to +2 or +5 position. And when this DNA is unwound, then it results in the formation of a open complex. So when RNA polymerase moves on template strand from promoter and from -10 position towards 3' to 5' direction, then it results in unwounding of DNA of near about 12 to 15 base pair region starting from -10 position to +2 or 3 position, and it results in the formation of a open complex. Now in next step, this sigma subunit of RNA polymerase gets dissociated from RNA polymerase, and this process is known as promoter clearance. So when the sigma subunit gets dissociated from RNA polymerase, then only the promoter clearance occurs. Now come to the elongation process of transcription. So during elongation process of transcription, this RNA polymerase enzyme, it carries out the polymerization of NTPs, and these NTPs are ribonucleotide triphosphates, that is ATP, GTP, CTP and UTP. So during elongation, this RNA polymerase enzyme carries out the polymerization of these NTPs and it binds these ribonucleotides on the template strand on the basis of complementary base pairing and results in the synthesis of a RNA strand is synthesized in 5' direction towards 3' direction when RNA polymerase moves on this template strand from 3' to 5' direction. And in the same way, all these nitrogenous bases present on template strand, they get transcribed and result in the synthesis of a RNA RNA strand. And now we will study the last step of this transcription process, that is the termination. So during termination process, when all the template strand or the structural genes gets transcribed and this RNA polymerase reaches to the terminator region, then this at terminator region the transcription process gets terminated by two different processes, that is the row dependent termination and the row independent termination. So termination occurs by two methods, that is row dependent termination and row independent termination. Now in case of this row dependent termination process, the row protein, that is row protein, it binds on a rough site. This is a rough site, that is rough site RUP, that is row utilizing protein site. So this row protein binds on a rough site present on the RNA molecule synthesized, and this row protein then moves along the length of this RNA molecule and it reaches to the terminator region. When this row protein reaches to the terminator region, then it dissociates the RNA and DNA hybrid. It dissociates the RNA and DNA hybrid and it results in separation of RNA molecule from the template strand. Then this polymerase enzyme, it gets dissociated from the template strand, and the two strands, that is RNA and DNA strands, they also get separated. So in this way, this raw protein, it results in termination of transcription process. Now the second method of termination is raw independent. It is independent termination. So in case of raw independent termination, when this RNA polymerase reaches to the terminator region, but before this terminator region is present a G and C rich region, so due to which the complementary nitrogenous base gets transcribed on this RNA molecule will contain a GC rich region. So it is GC rich region, and then at terminator region is present a AT rich region, or AU it is in case of RNA, it is AU, so here it will be T. Now see what happens. So when this GC rich region present on template strand, it gets transcribed, the complementary nitrogenous bases present on the RNA, they forms a hairpin like structure. So this hairpin like structure gets formed, and this hairpin like structure in this the G and C, because it contains the GC rich region, so this G and C, it gets paired to each other, and due to this pairing the loop like structure is formed. Now when this RNA polymerase reaches to the transcription region or the terminator site of transcription, this A gets transcribed, due to which something here, it will be U and U. So this bonding between A and U is weak, and due to which this two strand gets separated from each other, that is DNA and RNA hybrid gets separated. So in this way the termination of transcription occurs as by row independent method. Thank you.